And now on to Neville. Neville Longbottom, the one of the most clumsiest, one of the clumsiest characters early on in Harry Potter, and seeing him grow was amazing to see. You can tell that he was meant to be, like I said, he was a ghost member of the trio. He was meant to be there in the end. But yeah, he was meant to be that character. Obviously, I know there was a comment in the video that Neville, like the tests in Sorcerer's Stone, those tests that came through in the end, and obviously one being chess, which is Ron's specialty. Then there was another one that was something only Hermione would know, I think the question, and then obviously Harry with the broom test with the keys. And then the one, I think the venomous tentacula, that test right there, Neville being his specialty, herbology, I feel like Dumbledore probably wanted, just in case he had that test there, just in case that Neville had ended up coming with them to the trap door. Obviously, they figured it out. I think it was the scenes were done differently in the book and the movie, but them having Hermione there obviously helped that. But I feel like Neville was meant to be in the position that he was with that group, like especially with him being almost the chosen one. Like Voldemort really could have went to Neville's parents and been like Avada Kedavra, and killed Neville. Probably would have killed Neville too, and that would have been it. But yeah, him also being the one to kill the snake, the last Horcrux, and qualifying for the Sword of Gryffindor. Neville was that guy. Like obviously the movies kind of showed that a little more than the books did in the different ways. Taking Dobby out of the picture for those movies, just crazy. Dobby should have been in those movies a lot more, but I like Neville's character and him having obviously the not the consequences, him being affected by the Death Eaters as well, with his parents not dead but basically non-existent, him being raised by his grandmother, and him having that close relationship with Harry and the others, him obviously being a big part of Dumbledore's army, and also being a big part of when Harry and the others were not at the school. When they weren't at the school, Neville was the leader. He was the one that kept everyone together, and he was the one taking the most punishments for everybody. Like he stepped up when everyone was gone, and him being the one to get them back into Hogwarts. And yeah, just good character by Neville, and him being a professor. I love that part. Obviously, and also I didn't see in the book where he said that he liked Luna. In the movie, it was very made evidence. So we're going to assume that him and Luna ended up together at the end. But in the book, I don't think there was a part where he mentioned having feelings for Luna. But I think they just added that into the movie just because. But yeah, that's Neville. Love his character, and he was a great sixth man of the main team.